Okay, guys, so I'm about to take a nap, but I'm gonna answer a couple more questions. So let's get to it. Age that I started. So, like, my first ever sexual encounter with any kind of thing, with, exchanging of any kind of money or funds, was when I was 12 years old. Did I get a nose job? No. I've not had a nose job. I have not had any plastic surgery, no Botox, no lip injections. I haven't had nothing yet. Okay. I probably won't get no Botox or lip injections or anything. I actually like that I'm getting older. I actually love the fact that I'm getting older. I love that I'm aging. I don't know why. I just am. But I do want to get a mommy makeover. But it's too expensive. I'm broke as shit. So if anybody, is a plastic surgeon on here or works for a plastic surgeon or possibly, is married to a plastic surgeon, hit me up. Anyway, where am I originally from? Ohio. Pickerington, Ohio, to be exact. I lived at, in Lincoln County at Buckeye Lake Music Center. Well, that's what it was called back in the day. Now I guess it's Legend Valley, Hookahville, whatever the fuck. Anyway, there's two houses there. There's like the bigger farmhouse and then the smaller farmhouse. We lived in the bigger farmhouse, and then my aunt, eventually she moved into the smaller one behind us. Did your client ever try to get you clean? My wife wrote this. What? So I did have a client that tried to get me clean, and it pissed me off. It pissed me off. All my hoes out there, ex-hoes, current hoes, or, whatever hoes. There's always that one fucking John that likes to play Captain Save-A-Ho. That likes to pick up these girls and take them to the house and, take them to his house and get cleaned up and showered and wash their clothes, get fed and all this bullshit. And then he likes to get, this whole drawn out long conversation. Like, oh, don't you ever want to get clean? I can get you a job. You could dry out here, get clean, get a job, do this and that. We can have a good life, a great life, blah, blah, blah. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, if I wanted to get clean and live that kind of life, I would fucking be home with my kids. But anyways, this one guy, he ended up picking me up. I was street walking and it was in the middle of the day. It's right down the street from Wendy's, actually, because we stopped at Wendy's and he got me something to eat. Anyway, took me back to his house. He lived like maybe 10 minutes from where he picked me up from. After, like, the next day, I had to walk from his house back to that side of town, so it took me like forever, like over an hour to get there, and it was in the middle of winter. Like, it fucking sucked. Anyway, so that's exactly what he did. He first, before he went back to his house, like, I got my shit. He took me to buy my shit. And then, like, he worked third shift or whatever. So he's like, well, you could just stay here and chill and everything, watch TV, get something to eat, whatever. I work third shift. I come home in the morning and blah, blah, blah. So he gets home in the morning, like around 5 or 6. He legit wakes me up because he wants me to spend time with him. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I was already pissed because I was like, when you wake up, when you are on a certain substance and you wake up in the morning, you're fucking sick. That's just what it is. You're fucking sick. And that's what was going on with me. I was fucking sick. Okay. So I was already in a pissy mood and everything. And, I had like a little bit left just to boost me up in the morning. And I wasn't planning on taking it till later on when I actually woke up, not a fucking, 5, 6 o'clock in the fucking morning. Anyways, he wanted to spend time with me. I went out there, just fucking wobbled my ass right in there. Like, what the fuck, dude? So there's 2 different couches. There was a big couch and a little couch, okay? He was on the big couch. he just assumed that I was going to go to the big couch. No, sir, I'm going to the small couch just because you're fucking irritating. So I went to the small couch and he's like, would you come over here and sit with me, please? I said, would you pay me, please? Like, you only paid me for up until this point. Okay? Up until the point that you came into your house and woke my ass up. That's what you paid for. From the moment that you woke me up to the moment I fucking opened my eyes until now, even moments afterwards, your charge is still being charged. Like, your tab is being charged at this moment. So no, I will not sit beside you. So then he goes like, oh, don't you want to change your life? Don't you want to get clean? Don't you want to get sober? Don't you want to do this and that? Yeah, like eventually I do. Right now, no, I don't. Like, if I did, I would be fucking home with my kids. Or be home with, you know, at the time, I was still legally married to my ex-husband. So I would have been home with him. Like, come on now. Like, no. The fuck? No. So me and him got into a big argument because that's what his plans were. He just automatically assumed that I was going to want to change my ways. I don't know, my life, what the fuck ever. Sorry, dude, the fuck no. I would have robbed him, but he was pretty scary. He's pretty scary, so I didn't rob him. Nope, I left. I had to walk back all the way to, you know, the west side, and that was fucking awful. Okay, it was fucking awful. Fucking dick. If you're watching this, fuck you. That's all I gotta say. Fuck you. But yeah. So those are the only questions that I wrote down anyway. I'm about to take a nap. I've been up since like 5:30 this morning. Having a puppy is like having a newborn. I think I'd rather have a newborn at this point. I love my puppy. I love him. Don't get me wrong. I love him. But good God. All right. Bye, guys.